Looks like we're the only ones that are actually in bed, Anita.
It's quite possible. You guys can unmute yourself and turn your cameras on if you want.
Quarter inch narrower.
Stephanie says, "Oh my God, you guys." Stephanie, I don't know
Sure.
what else you expected from us.
Thank you.
This is so perfect. I mean, it's like the most comfortable office day I've had in forever.
I know. Me too. Me too. Me too. I love working from bed. How's everybody doing out there?
Good. How are you?
Hi. We're just gonna, I think we're gonna be letting some more people in. And then we're gonna get everybody just to turn off your cameras. But Allison and I were super excited to do this bed webinar in bed today.
Oh my God. And your cat.
And my cat, yeah. She's sleeping here. I'll show everyone. She's, as everyone see, she's sleeping in bed with me. She thinks this is just the best day ever.
Perfect.
All right. So I'm going to ask my style informed support person who's here with us. His name is Jens. To mute everyone, turn everyone's cameras off if they haven't, and keep admitting people if you don't mind. And hi, Cora. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen so we can get going on our bedroom webinar today. And of course, come on.
Oh dear.
There we go. We'll get going here. All right, Allison, you tell me if that's looking okay. Is it coming up? How's that?
I got it now.
Oh, great. Hey, everybody. It's Allison and Anita from Style and Form, and we're doing our webinar today on bedroom makeover tips. This was one that I think Allison and I were super excited about because bedrooms are such a huge part of our lives. We spend so much time in bed, but I find in working with people and in talking with people, often our bedrooms are one of the last things that we actually often think about when we're doing our houses, because it's one of those things not everyone sees. So you do your dining room and your living room and those open spaces because you're going to have people over and they're going to be sitting there with you, but your bedroom sometimes gets neglected because no one sees it except for you. And that's kind of a mistake, don't you think, Allison?
Totally. Yeah. I love my bedroom. I spend a lot of time making it just the way that I want it because me and baby spend a lot of time snuggling in there.
Yeah, right.
Baby, my Great Dane.
Yeah, right. Good clarification. So during this webinar, you're going to see a little chat button down at the bottom. Chat is being monitored by Allison and by Jens, and just send us a question there. We will open up questions at the very end, but if something you need an answer to right away, or you're having a technical difficulty, just shoot us a little chat down there at the bottom. We're also going to be doing polls. If you've been on these webinars before, you know that we like to ask questions. It's great for us to get information, and it helps us make sure that the marketing and the information and projects like this that we're doing, we're actually giving you the information that you want to get. So a little bit about us, if you've not been here before, we are Style and Form. We're a Canadian wholesale furniture company based in Burnaby, British Columbia. And we work with retailers, designers, and hospitality projects since 2003. With us on this call is Allison. She is our fearless founder and style maven. I am Anita. I am our director of marketing. At Style and Form, we curate collections from mid-century modern and classic to industrial and organic for any space that needs a little style. And today, we're going to cover our 7 essential tips for creating the perfect bedroom.
Hey, Anita.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but you want to just mention that there's a $500 credit. So people just need to stay to the end.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yes, we're absolutely giving away a $500 credit to use on your next Style and Form order. We'll be giving that away at the end of the webinar. So yes, you do have to stick around until the end because we will pull all the names very close to the end, and we'll be announcing a winner right then. So one of the things we want to really keep in mind when we're talking about bedrooms is that we need to keep that purpose really clear, which is that your bedroom should be for sleep and rejuvenation, mainly sleep and rejuvenation. When you're a mom, though, too, it's also for, oh my gosh, when you have kids around, they're always in your bedroom. We pulled some really interesting bedroom facts that we want to share with you. So we spend 1/3 of our life sleeping. So that's why, like Allison said, it's really important that we really make sure our bedrooms are a place that we love being and that make us feel happy and content and relaxed. And a lot of these things here are all things that apply to me. And 22% of people admit to having a floor drobe. And that means, like I do, putting your clothes on the floor, much to my husband's complete dismay of me. 1 in 5 people let their pets sleep on the bed. Me again. Allison, I think that's probably you too.
110-pound Great Dane. Yep.
Yeah. 1/3 of us hug our pillows when we sleep. So pillows are, a really important part of our bed. According to history, the first bed held 65 people, which is crazy. Allison, you and I were laughing about that. Like, why? Why 65? Like, I don't know what the purpose of that was. And I've always thought about this, but because of censorship laws, Ricky and Lucy from the Lucy Show could not be seen in the same bed until the 1960s, even though they were married. Crazy. All right. So we're going to, first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the bed. So most important thing that you can do is pick the right bed. And that starts with picking the right size for the room. You want to go for the biggest bed possible. I got to be honest, my life changed dramatically when I could get a king size bed. And ideally in a room, you want 36 inches on both sides and all sides of that bed so that you're comfortably getting up and moving around. For style and form, upholstered headboards are definitely the most popular. And like you can see when you saw Allison at the beginning of the webinar, they are comfy when relaxing and sitting in bed. And taller headboards add more drama to a room. So lower beds look a little bit more casual. Tall, like Allison, you're sitting in quite a tall headboard. It looks very dramatic.
This is the Jolie, yep.
Yep. And the tufted headboards add dimension and an extra design. So one of the things that Allison was going to chat about is just a fact about our beds, because often, Allison, like especially with condos and townhouses and a little bit smaller footprint living that people are doing, they're a little bit concerned about getting some of these beds into those spaces.
Yeah. I mean, I'd heard, over the years, especially before we really started going heavy into beds, is that people had such a hard time in condos fitting the majority of beds that manufacturers are making. Like the rails were too thick, the headboards were really thick. So I endeavored to have our supplier make beds with thinner rails and a thin headboard so that you could really try to maximize your space. So we, a lot of times people who think they can only fit a double size bed in a condo could actually fit a queen. And I mean, often you can squeak a king in as well and still have enough room for end tables because, I really narrowed down the size of the rails and the headboard.
That's really great.
So on each bed, our Jolie, Justin, Julia, all of our beds, basically the design of it is the same. The box is the same width and height, but your headboard is just the different detail. Yeah.
Well, I bought a bed for my son's bedroom when we moved into our current place, and he has enough room there for a giant dresser on one side and an end table on the other. And I don't think with his other bed that wouldn't have happened, because you're right. The rails stick out really far from the side, and we're having a really hard time getting things to fit in that room. Yeah. So it's made a huge difference. Plus the storage. We're going to talk about that in a sec. Okay. So poll number 1, we really want to know what headboard designs you're looking for. So I'm just going to launch the poll here. Oh, and it's not letting me do my polls. That's terrible. Sorry about that, guys. It's saying that the polling sessions are not active, and I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to ask, and maybe you guys can put them into the comments. That'll really do well. So what headboard designs are you looking for? So we really want to know, are you looking for wood headboards? Are you looking for curved? Are you looking for wicker? Are you looking for different kinds of shapes that we don't currently carry? What kind of headboards really would make a difference to you for purchasing for your stores and projects? And we'll just give everybody just a couple secs. We can add it in at any time. If all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I'd really love to get a wicker boho feel headboard, you could let us know down there in the chat at any time, and then we'll be able to come back with that information actually to you guys tomorrow when we follow up this webinar with an email.
I see a lot of wood headboards coming through.
Yeah.
Wicker, light wood, carved wood. Wood headboards. It's like there's a very common theme here.
Right.
And all our headboards.
Okay.
This is good information.
So we'll keep moving on here. Okay, so one of the most important things to do with a bedroom is the decluttering aspect, because again, when our bedrooms are supposed to be these places of rest and relaxation, right? So really, why are we using our bedrooms as like this place to dump everything that we don't want and don't need? And I think that happens a lot. Like, it's like, just shove it in the bedroom, no one will see it. And I think that's kind of a big mistake. One of the best solutions we have for this are storage beds. And Allison, I love these. I know that our customers love these too, right?
Yes. Our beds are, especially in the last few months, are selling faster than we can keep them in stock, for sure. But just an FYI, we have Julia, Jolie, and June arriving this month. So some of the storage beds are sold out, but we have some available. So if anybody's looking, definitely talk to Nancy right away. But yeah, these storage beds have been our best selling, top of the list, best selling item for a long time, for sure.
Well, and when I redid the place that I'm living in now, I bought a bed for my son for his room, because teenagers can never have enough storage space, really, and enough space where they can hide things, apparently. And when we got it, my husband was so like, why didn't we get one for our bedroom? And you and I talked about that this morning. That's like my next purchase, is really, I had to get one of these storage beds for my husband, because he really loves the idea that you can put all the extra bedding in there. If you have like winter clothing that you're trying to hide away, or anything that you can store in there. Yeah. And because he loves a bedroom that just is very, that he can walk into and not feel overwhelmed, because it gets really crazy. And so that space for him is really important, and for me too.
Yeah.
Another way to sort of deal with clutter is to think about non-traditional side tables, in the sense that if you get a traditional sort of end table or bedside table, it has lots of drawers in it, then you tend to kind of keep more things. But when you have an open table like we're showing here, you're sort of forced into not having that same amount of clutter, right? Don't you think?
Yes. Yeah, I'm totally about the don't have a drawer, because you just store a bunch of crap in it. And if you have nice things like books, it's nicer to have books displayed. So I say no drawers. We have lots of accent tables that work in living room or work in the bedroom, and it's just more interesting. It looks less matchy.
True. Okay, so, and a rug. This is one of the things I think that a lot of people forget about in a bedroom, but I actually like putting this rug process really early on into bedroom design, because I think it makes a really huge difference. What you want to do is that a rug, since it really ties that room together, you want to choose the rug, I think, and you guys can debate. Yeah. You guys can debate me on this, but I always like to choose the rug before the other accessories, because the rug design can really drive the accessory choice and the feeling within that room. So does the rug make that room feel more boho? Does it make it feel more classic? And sometimes when you choose all the accessories and then try to fit a rug into it, that actually has been a harder process for me. And so I like to do it that particular way. But most importantly, I think rugs really add warmth to floors, and they ground that space in the room. Right now, I'm missing a rug in my bedroom, and it's really bothering me, because I feel like I walk in and it feels not finished somehow. We've put a little chart down here, bed size and rug size, to give you guys an idea of, and hopefully if you guys want to share this with your customers, this is really great information, is the size of rug you need for the size of bed. So that, because the perfect rug extends 2 feet beyond the edge of the bed.
I did not know this. The sizing thing is really smart. I think it's a really good guide.
Yeah, it is really good. All right. And now we're going to talk about calm color stories. Again, we're sort of going back to this idea of your bedrooms needing to be really areas of relaxation. Not that I don't love color. I love color. I have bright yellow walls in my home. I have bright yellow furniture in some areas, but my bedroom is very calm and relaxing. It's actually very much this color scheme that you're seeing right here, actually, just a little bit more wood. And because color has a huge impact on us, soft colors create really cozy, intimate spaces, and cool colors create calm and refreshing spaces. And I think at the end of the day, you can never really go wrong with neutrals or off whites because they create that really tranquil space. Like I'm looking at that bed right picture right now, just thinking like I would have a hard time escaping that room. Like really, for real.
I love it with the stumps too.
Yeah.
Stumps are so multifunctional in any space. I love it in with this bed, with the June bed.
Yeah. And you know what? I have to just, as a sidebar on stumps, I have one in my bathroom next to the bathtub. Best ever. It's a
Yeah.
great place to put that glass of wine when you're having a bath. It's perfect.
Jillian Harris, she buys her stumps too through the cross. It's a big.
All
She
right.
shows them on Instagram. We love it when that
I
happens.
know. The stumps are amazing. I have a whole bunch. So, poll number 2, and again, sorry guys, these polls aren't coming up properly, but what are you having the hardest time finding for the bedroom? So, let us know in the chat if you're having trouble. Like, I'll give some examples. Is it headboards? Is it side tables? Is it dressers? Is it storage, rugs, mirrors, floor mirrors, or wall mirrors? Is it artwork? What really are you having a hard time sourcing? Because I think this information is really important for Allison and for the team to really make sure that we are really in touch with what the things are that you need that you're struggling with.
Yeah, I always use a lot of feedback from customers, retailers, designers, stagers when I'm sourcing product or developing it. I keep extensive notes. I totally use this information. I mean, it's easier for me to get it from the source than try to decide on my own what I think everybody needs. You know.
Right, absolutely. All right. So next we're going to talk about bedroom lighting. And again, some of these things that you don't necessarily think about but become really important. My husband and I get up at a little bit of different times. I get up really early in the morning. He gets up maybe about 45 minutes after me. I go to bed earlier. So we have different levels of lighting in our house because when he comes to bed, he needs to turn on like a small light so that he can actually get into bed and not fall over things. And when I get up in the morning, I need to be able to turn on small lights so that I can get up and get around and do things without disturbing him. So what you really want to make sure that you do is that you have options with layers of lighting. And task lighting for reading with bedside lamps is always great. Even though I know a lot of us are on our phones, tisk tisk, all of us, when we go to bed, really we should be doing more things like reading or like my mom, knitting in bed, doing things that really calm us down. So that task lighting that creates a sort of softness, but still where we can do work is really great. Soft ambient lighting like wicker pendant lights work really well and look so like boho fantastic in bedrooms right now. And to keep lighting soft, you want to eliminate fluorescent anything, like no fluorescent lights of any kind. And the suggested lumens for the bedroom is 2,000 to 4,000 to sort of keep that nice. But I have to say the layers of lighting are really important so that you have the big lights on when you're when you're getting dressed or getting ready, checking out your outfit. And then these other softer layers for more things waking up, coming to bed, not interrupting if you have a bedmate there, have made all the difference for me. And here
A
we
lot of
just
people
got,
mention that they're looking for lighting. This is one
yeah,
of the things in the poll. Lighting is probably number one on the list, so that's perfect.
yeah. I have I have the side lamp on the side table right there. It is great. It's really nice because I like the lamps that have the directional. You can change the direction of the lighting. I think that's really great.
That's the heron lamp.
Yeah, it's fantastic. All right, and seating in a bedroom. Now, not everyone has room for seating in bedrooms, but if you can, I really, really suggest being able to pull that into your bedroom. And really it comes down to space. And armchairs are perfect for reading and relaxing. It's a great way if you need to escape your crazy life, your crazy family. Having that reading nook in your bedroom, that relaxation spot where you can come and sit in a chair, is a mom's best friend, in my opinion. You can add a bench at the end of the bed. I have a bench at the end of my bed. Never had one until about 6 months ago, and it really has helped my bed look very, very grounded in the room. And it is, I honestly, the best place to put your socks on in the morning. And for smaller spaces, armless chairs and poofs are amazing. And what I love about that, though, too, Allison, is that if you have a poof or like a lightweight armless chair in your bedroom, if you need that extra seating in your home somewhere else, it's really easy to move it into another space temporarily and then move it back into your bedroom. So we just got a couple of shots here showing some poofs at the end of the bed. I think those are gorgeous.
And for Frank's cuddler for your cat or your dog.
That's right. Not that my cat, I probably have to put it on the bed for my cat to sleep in it. And just our honeycomb chair there is like a different take of something thinking about putting into your bedroom. And then we've got Brie in blue there, which is a great sort of armless chair, really easy to fit in tight, small spaces. And then Fifi in boucle there, which is one of my favorites. And again,
it's been a staple in our line. We just keep changing the fabric because it sells so well.
Yeah, and it really does. Like, they're super comfortable, but they really fit into really small spaces really well. And if you have a really big closet, I think those are also really good to have as like dressing room chairs as well.
Yeah.
All right, then we're also going to be talking about accessories. Accessories in the bedroom. You can't go anywhere. Just like fashion, you gotta accessorize abs 100%. So when the things, it's always about the little things, right? That make all the difference in a room. So mirrors for outfit checks and they also make a room feel more spacious. And I'm always amazed at how that happens with mirrors. And I love seeing them over dressers, but floor mirrors are great too, especially if you want to check out that outfit before you leave in the day. Soothing artwork is really important. Something that makes you feel happy, something that you love seeing. Plants and planters look great in bedrooms, and they add sort of that greenery, and that puts us into that mind space of being a little bit more nature driven. And Allison, well, I'll let you talk about coat racks, because this is something that we hadn't thought about. Yeah. So
the bedroom makeover with Adriana, she chose this for her bedroom, and I was like, oh, that's kind of odd. But then when we went to do the setup that day for her for the reveal, and I'm like, this is brilliant. It's so smart. I never would have thought. People are always like throwing clothes on a chair or wherever, but it's like, really, if you don't have time, put it on a coat rack. And the paper label robe that's there that Adriana has, that I'm also wearing, that I love. It looks so pretty. It was such a good idea. I never would have thought of putting a coat rack in the bedroom.
Yeah, I hadn't either, and I thought that was really brilliant, like really, really brilliant. Because I have already admitted to having a floor robe, so this might go like I might need 6 of them though, to like get everything off the floor. My husband is listening to me right now and probably smirking and thinking, yeah, you'd probably need 12 coat racks. I'm sorry, husband. Sorry. Here's just some examples of wall decor in the bedroom. And I think these are just gorgeous. These are pieces from our line. It's Femme and Homme on the one side there. And Allison, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name. This is Mod Abstract.
Mod Abstract. Right. It's been a little bit delayed, actually. We have a lot of orders for it, but I believe it's coming like end of November, beginning of December. It's finally going to be in.
It's gorgeous. If anybody knows me, they know I've worked in home decor for a long time, and big part of my career has actually been spent working in wall decor. And so I do have a couple tips for you guys about wall decor in bedrooms. When you're hanging it on a wall, in any place, I like to see artwork hung securely. And with a big piece like what we've got there, really, it's really important to use at least a minimum 2 hooks in a wall. Never try to skimp on how you hang artwork, because you don't want that falling on the floor. It can actually damage the artwork, but it can damage your floor and it can damage your wall as well. But most importantly, if you're going to hang your artwork over a bed, over where you sleep, it's not my ideal thing for people to do, but it does look amazing. So if you're going to do it, you really want to make sure you get those very secure hangers, kind of like what you see designers will use or people will use in restaurants and hotels. They're security hangers, actually designed so stuff couldn't get stolen, but they actually secure it very tightly onto a wall. So if there is any sort of movement, gosh forbid we have an earthquake or something, that artwork isn't going to fall on your head and hurt you. Now, artwork has actually fallen on my husband and mine's head when we've been in bed. So I can say it's very painful. And I hadn't followed my own advice. So if you're going to hang artwork over your bed, make sure you get those super secure hangers. They go into the frame and they go into the wall. And you literally, there's a very specific way you have to be able to remove them, and it shouldn't fall on your head. And here's just a little bit more. We have some pillows. Pillows are super important as accessories in a bedroom. Those are our new portal pillows. And Allison, you brought in a whole new line of trays called Anthology.
That's right. Anthology. I'd heard from many customers for a while about how difficult it is to find really interesting trays. So in the Anthology collection, we have a variety of styles. This is the forged tray that's on the left here. A variety of styles in different finishes like gold, rose gold, and this gray. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. I mean, it's great to protect all the tables that we sell. We have coasters coming in too. And again, customers ask forever about trays, about how hard they were to find. So ask and we shall receive.
And they're really great in bedrooms because you can have them for your jewelry. I have them for candles that I, have because once in my mom's house, a candle was lit on one of her dressers and it actually got really down low in the candle holder and it actually burnt atop of a dresser. So you have to be, so putting candles on trays are really a really great idea.
Kind of like works the way a rug works, where it kind of like sets, you put all your like stuff on it. It sets like a,
and it feels pretty. I have to admit, I just think it feels pretty. It just does. And pillows, we have a bunch of new pillows coming in as well.
Yes.
And when we send out the email tomorrow, we'll make sure you have links to all the new products that are coming in. And planters, oh my gosh, they just change a room. Plants of any shape or size are just so refreshing in a room. And here we've got you showing them in our circle planter. And you can also see poofs there as well. And I love actually that little shot with a little sort of desk where you could have like a little tiny work zone. I don't think people should do too much work in their bedroom. That's just a personal preference. But, if you want to write your memoirs or do something fun.
I love this photo so much.
All right. So, and then just a bonus, because that was number 7, but bonus number 8, we want to talk about pet beds. This was a great shot, one of my favorites we've ever done from our Halloween photo shoot with all of the little wild animals that we are part of the Style Informed family there. But Allison, why don't you talk a little bit about these pet beds? Because I know this was a really big deal for you to bring in.
Yeah, forever. I've been on the hunt looking for really good dog, cat, pet beds, good quality that you could wash, various sizes. And we just received these beds about a month and a half ago, maybe. And they've been selling really well. People love the quality. We're big pet people at Style Inform. Everybody's got dogs and cats, and baby's here all the time. She uses her bed. They're called Frank's Cuddlers, and they come in gray and cream. And yeah, I'm so excited that we finally have something, because I feel like you spend so much time in your living room or your bedroom or whatever trying to make it look nice, and then you have some like crappy looking pet bed, right? Like some
It's true. It's true.
It's like it should flow. Your pet bed should look as good as the rest of your furniture. So we're really happy with these. And yeah, the kids in these beds, oh my God, my favorite. So cute.
They're darling. I saw that picture and squealed. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Yeah. All right, and we did a dog bed giveaway just a little bit earlier this month on social, and we were going to announce the winners today. And here are the winners. There's Jordan Beresford, Jennifer Tattoo, and Susan Rynch. They are all getting a pet bed. And Allison, we did this pet bed giveaway, right? It was to do with really about your love of pets and especially rescued pets.
Yes. Yeah, we just really wanted to, celebrate the people that rescue dogs. I've had a rescue dog in the past. I know it's like a real commitment. It's to working with dogs and cats, all kinds of pets, to like help them over issues. Yeah, and like Carolina and Cora, who both work with Stone Forum, they have rescues, and I just really appreciate it. It's a lot of work, and everybody needs these pets need a good home, and we wanted to celebrate these people who rescue pets. So they submitted their stories on Instagram, and we picked these three people to give them dog beds for.
I think that's really amazing, and I really appreciate that we do that kind of stuff as a company, right? I think that's really important.
We love animals.
The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the video of the bedroom makeover, but our Style Inform tech department is actually going to take over the screen at this point, and they are going to share the video from their end because for some reason it's not playing super well on my laptop. So happy to have more people here helping us.
Sitting at home watching the news and watching people, frontline workers like Adriana, go out and put themselves in harm's way and feeling just really helpless, like, what can I do? What can I do personally? What can we do as a business? And the best thing I could think of is it would be great for me and the people at Style Forum to take care of somebody who takes care of people that might be suffering from COVID.
When she approached us to do the contest, we thought it was such a fantastic idea and really wanted to be a part of it.
We started with a blank slate. We had the room painted our favorite white, and we kept Adriana's sheer drapes and replaced absolutely everything else.
That's not my room. Holy cow.
It's just incredibly beautiful. I feel like this can be an oasis, a place to relax, a place to get away from it all. Cuddle under the covers, forget about any of the stresses of the day, and also just makes me feel so appreciated.
That was amazing. I didn't
I'm
actually
like welling up. Anita.
I didn't get a chance to meet Adriana at all, but in all of the video shoots and the interviews that were done with her, she just seems like the most loving, incredible person, really. And she works at Surrey Memorial Hospital, right?
That's right. She's an ICU nurse. And I don't know if everybody knows the story, but the bedroom makeover was a contest, and we picked Adriana out of a number of quite a few people that were submitted for sort of what they've done during COVID as a frontline worker, and she was selected. And she's just so lovely, and it was so nice to be able to do something.
Yeah. It felt really good, and she was just so deserving, just such a lovely person. Yeah. I'm just going to reshare my screen again with everyone and just move this forward. Except we don't. There we go. Mm-hmm. So I just want to remind everybody, we're getting close to the end here. I'm going to ask my Style Inform support team there to go through the list of everyone that is currently in the webinar and pick us a winner. I think Allison, I'm going to get you, Allison, to pick a number between 1 and 40. I think we have about 40, actually it's 41 people. Let me just double check. I think it's 41 people we've got in the webinar right at this very exact second. So Allison, you pick a number between 1 and 41, and that will be the person who's going to win the
33.
33. All right. So I'll get our Style Informed support team person to pick number 33 there for us. And then if you can just put that in a chat to Allison so that Allison knows who the winner is, and Allison can announce that in just a second. So I just want to remind everybody that there is the Style Informed Hub. When you are a customer with us, you have a login to our website. We have a hub there just for you. In that hub, you can find and download lifestyle shots that you can use in your own marketing and your social. And you can explore blog posts that you can also share out. You'll also find our lookbooks in there and all of these webinars as well. We also put up in the hub as well for you to be able to access at any time. But really important, one of the things that I want to make sure, and Allison wants to make sure, is that we are creating product and content that will be the most helpful for you. And one of the things we were thinking that would be helpful would sort of be these not content guides, but like product guides or trend guides that you would be able to not only get information for yourself, but also information that you could share with your customers. You could rebrand them if you wanted to. You could just take the points and share them out over social, however you wanted to share that information. So we just want to know in the chat, if you can let us know what type of content would you be looking for, what type of guides. I'll give you some examples. It could be things like a bedroom guide, like how to pick the right bed for a bedroom, or how to pick rugs. It could be fabric care for furniture. It could be how to pick the right dining rooms, colors for home interiors. It could be about, let's see, I had a whole bunch of really great ones in the poll, and now, of course,
there's stain care. Somebody mentioned about stain care.
That would be great. Lighting guides, like type of lighting, the different types of chairs that they are and what they're good for. So not only for accent chairs. So because accent chairs, there's ones that are great for small spaces, ones that are good for bigger spaces. How to fit furniture into small spaces might be another one. We just want to get an idea of what information you want so that when we create those guides and those downloadables, that it's something that you really, really want. So just put that into the comments for us. If you think of something later, you can send us an email at info@styleinformed.com and we'll get that as well. So Allison, do you have the name of the $500 winner?
Sure do. It's Tina Nielsen.
Tina, that's awesome.
Yay, Tina.
Congratulations, Tina. We'll make sure you get that information to you. And let's see, if you want to stay in touch with us, we are Style Informed. So you can reach us at styleinformed.com on Facebook. Now you see all of the links there. You'll be getting all these links tomorrow as well in the email that we send you out to follow up with this. And we just want to thank everyone so much. I'm going to stop sharing so that you can see our faces. I just want to thank everybody so much for spending this time with us again in one of our webinars. It is really a joy for us to spend time with you and share this information. And it's been actually just one of the most fun things that we've ever done. I really enjoy these quite a bit. So
I love doing them too. So you're amazing. I mean, everybody, Anita puts all this stuff together. I just got into bed and sat down and commented, but Anita is brilliant. I don't know what we would do without you. You, a marketing genius.
Oh, thank you so much, Alice. You know how much I love you guys. You're just the best. And everybody, if you want to turn your cameras on now and you want to unmute yourselves, you can all come on and give a little hello if you like.
Thanks for coming, everybody. We really appreciate it. We know you're all super busy. Furniture, home decor is off the charts busy these days. So we really appreciate your time.
We do. We really, really do.
Yeah, we're lucky.
Well, I love when you do this. Really amazing. Always taking with me. Great. Like going to school a little bit.
Thanks, good.
I see Elizabeth there and Cora and Tina, our winner. Everybody.
And Shannon. from the USA. Hello, Shannon.
Oh, hey, Shannon. Well, thanks, everybody. And again, if there's anything that you need at all, send us an email, info@styleandform.com. If you have any ideas. Oh, look, there's Trish Knight from who did our bedroom makeover. Hey, Trish.
Hi, I'm here too.
And Nicole. Yay.
Yay. Hi, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much for that bedroom makeover, you guys. It was just so amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was so great to do. Sorry, look how messy our office is.
Don't look at how messy our office is.
And we never saw it.
Never saw anything.
It means you're busy anyways.
All right, everybody. Well, I know you've all had a really busy day. I wanted to keep this one shorter, and I think we did that. We cut a whole 20 minutes off this webinar. So pretty proud of that.
Oh, Jean. Hi, Jean.
Hey, Nicole. Hey, Allison. Hey, everybody.
Jean.
I think we're going to have a Style Informed cocktail party night, I think.
I feel like
About it. We need to try it. We need to do it.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much again for hanging out with us. Really appreciate everything. And we'll talk to you all really soon.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
sounds good.
I'm working here the rest of the day.
Yeah, me too.
Screw it.
Telling you. Best day ever.
Right? Bye.
See ya.